We just get the cat out from underneath.
So when does a bad idea turn into a good idea?
Surely nothing bad can happen.
I was gonna adjust my seat. You got it on now?
Yeah. If you hit number 1, that's dad's setting. That might be
Just
about
wanted
your
to
size.
Oh, traffic.
Yeah, this part's gonna be fun.
I should have gone the other way, maybe. Oh well. So when does a bad idea turn into a good idea?
When it's unconventional.
Unconventional. Well, this is definitely unconventional.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So this is 1967 Mercury comet. Well, it's what's left of a comet, right? It's been cut apart for spare parts, but the floor pan's good. The majority of the body lines are there, except for the roof. I don't know, we'll figure something out there. What were we talking about earlier? Oh, take a picture of a comet and overlay it on this. Basically just copy the angles and dimensions to make a roll cage on the top. Maybe put a roof skin on it. That'd work, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it'd make it look a little more factory and give a little more structure to the car.
Doesn't have to be beautiful. This is gonna be like the opposite of the Mustang. It's gonna be quick and dirty and cheap, and free parts are the best parts.
I would dare to say it'd be a good budget build.
Budget, yeah. Zero budget build. I mean, I did start off, this is $300 for a body shell with a title. Can't really complain. So we spent a couple hours and we went and grabbed a U-Haul trailer, drive down and find this guy. Oh, this guy's on Instagram. If you've seen his stuff, what's it called? Chupacabra, his off-road car. I'll put a link in the description. I'll put some information up. He's got super cool stuff on there. He does gambler runs and whatever. He approved of our intention with this car. I think we're basically going to take this and throw some four-wheel drive axles under it and whatever truck motor and transmission we can find, make up a roll cage, some dented old fenders, and I don't know what. Tube doors?
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, just tube frame doors.
Yeah.
Probably no windshield to start with.
You could almost do like some Lexan plexiglass or something.
Yeah.
At least just to kind of protect your eyes a little bit.
Yeah, the only thing is if you drive it on the street in this state, if you have windshield, you have to have wipers. And wipers on plastic windows is a terrible idea. So
Could duct tape them to the windshield. That way, I mean, they're on there. They don't need to be functional, do they?
Well, I think it does say operable wipers.
So we can put some Valen twine on it, and then have each window you get to pull a string. It'll be manual wipers.
Oh, red green. We got put in a clip of red green with his manual wipers. I think he put a rope through the car.
Yeah.
What else? Should we put a trunk on it, or make it into a little pickup bed type deal?
Would you be able to mount seats back there? Like put kind of cut it out and then bolt down just a couple of bucket seats?
You could. Or since we're making a whole new structure for it, we could cut out that whole rear cowl, whatever they call it, in the back, and move it back and make it a 4-seater.
Okay.
Just take all that stuff, it's all cut up. I'll show you up close pictures, but it's all cut up back there. We could just cut that off, move it back, and frame in around with tubing and some sheet metal and put 4 bucket seats in it.
One thing you could do too is build in like a cage around the back for storage. Where you can put like recovery ropes, you can put traction grabbers, like those skid
Oh yeah. Yep.
type of things, chains, chainsaw. I mean, depending on where you're going. I mean, just a lot of stuff's that way. It's also caged, so it's protected. It's not going to go flying anywhere.
That's a good idea.
And then make it also fit perfect, like for a cooler, so that way you can, you know, have drinks along for, you know, you guys and the kids.
That sounds like Woodchuck built a box, a custom box above his fuel tank on his rock buggy, and I think he's got a cooler and he's got a fuel tank, like a gas jug or something. It's built to fit those things, so they just fit right in there.
Well, actually, on the back, you could, on that same rack, you could put a spare tire mount and do a full-size spare tire on the back.
That'd be a good deal.
And if you can't see out the back anyways, might as well keep some function at it.
So I'm debating on whether I should tell Chuck about this thing or just, you know, I'll tag him on YouTube or something when I post it, because he's going to friggin' love it. I didn't even tell him we were looking at a car, and although he's always the one that's telling me, don't get another car, just focus on the Mustang, get that thing done. I'm like, yeah, but you know, multiple projects are fun, and maybe YouTube will like it if I have more than one project to work on. I don't know.
Oh, only one way to find out.
I think I'll keep it a secret, and then he'll find out in this video. Make sure you leave a comment, all right? I want to see what you think.
Red door beads.
Red door beads?
Yeah, that's some business in there.
Oh, business. I thought you saw like red beads on a car door or something.
No.
Like a bead curtain window.
See, the name of that business can be misconstrued as so many different things.
I don't know, I'm gonna go there. Why is my butt getting cold? You turn on my AC?
Well, yeah, when I was driving earlier.
It wasn't on earlier.
No, when I was backing up
when you were backing up the trailer. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wasn't expecting that. This is a fancy truck that's not mine. So, there's switches and buttons turned on I haven't even looked at yet.
That's the thing that drives me nuts about my car.
Lots of switches.
It's like I don't know what half the stuff does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Fancy Pants here bought a near new fancy SUV.
Yeah, I found out that if you have your max AC on and you get a phone call, the fan automatically slows down so you can hear better.
Really?
Yeah. And then as soon as the call ends, the fan goes right back up to full speed.
Cool. Hope that doesn't break.
Yeah.
Nothing bad can happen.
What type of suspension do you want to put under it?
Oh, either a 4-link or a 3-link, like a triangulated 4-link.
So you get plenty of travel that way too?
Plenty of travel. Put the spherical rod ends on each link so it can pivot and not bind up. For those of you that remember, I specifically did not want to do that on the Mustang. I'm putting a 3-link on there because with 4-link, well, with the triangulated 4-link for sure, when you go over bumps and stuff, you get a little bit of rear end steer because it'll try and pull the rear axle left or right a little bit. And for an off-road rig, that small amount's not a big deal, so I don't care about that. We can do triangulated 4-link. But on the street car, I've driven some that are like that. I just don't like that feeling when the back end wants to steer a little. So yeah, we could totally do that here. It'd be easy to do. We can use common materials. We don't have to use anything exotic, you know. Cheap stuff, just regular DOM. Doesn't even have to be chrome moly, you know. I don't want this thing super tall either. I want it to be at a comfortable height. I don't think I'm gonna put like 44s on it. They're probably gonna be 35-inch tires.
It's about the height of my old Bronco.
Yeah, well, but we can cut out fenders and things like that. So I don't want it to look like a big, tall bulldozer, you know.
Yeah. Or Matt Carricker's CUDA.
Well, that thing's cool.
Oh, that thing's awesome.
I don't really like the tire to body size ratio going on there, but whatever.
Because for axles, you said you're gonna do. You said you want to do heavy duty. Like,
well,
how heavy duty do you want to go?
Like
do you want to
half-ton truck axles would be fine.
like a 4 9-inch? Or?
I mean,
Or would that
yeah,
be too big?
Probably the 8.8. It's just gonna be easier to find. What I'm hoping to find is like, I've seen a few trucks on Facebook Marketplace that are like, you know, $100, get it out of my yard, because it's just a frame and axles and an engine, and it's just dirt cheap, and you get usable axles right there. I mean, you could even steal leaves off of it for leaf spring suspension if we went that way, but maybe, I wonder if we can look up spring rates on stock vehicles. Maybe I can find some coil springs to go with the 4-link, just off of some vehicle, not have to buy custom ones. That'd be really cool.
Well, with that auto recycler there in town, they might have some stuff too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Who knows what they got out there in the backlog.
We'll see. There's no rush on this. It's gonna sit for a little bit until we get things rolling, but cheap is better. Free is the best, right? And every now and then you see a free truck on Craigslist Marketplace. Okay, so here's a question for everybody out there: hood or no hood? Because we don't have a hood. We don't necessarily need a hood.
There's not even fenders.
No, there's nothing. It's just a body. But we don't necessarily need a hood. Might keep some of the junk out of it off-roading, but you know, hood is optional.
I almost feel like you would need a hood, because if you start going into, if you get into anything with mud or water or anything, you want to make sure the water or mud doesn't get up on top of the air cleaner.
Yeah.
Unless you did a snorkel.
I think
We could do a snorkel.
Yeah.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah. Lots of possibilities, lots of options. If anybody's got any brilliant ideas, let me know.
I just thought up of a really stupid but fun idea. Put it on a set of tracks.
Oh, I would love to. Absolutely love to.
Like, especially the ones that you can just bolt right on instead of the ones that you drive on top of, that you bolt on.
Yep, like mat tracks or
Yeah, and
something
just
like that.
Yeah, and just take it up in the hills in the wintertime in the snow. Oh, that would be a blast.
I want a tracked vehicle so bad. I just cannot even think about. You see a used set of tracks for like a Jeep, and they're like $15,000. Man. Yeah, maybe someday we'll get to do something cool like that.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll get there a lot quicker if everybody subscribes. So
yes.
There's that.
All right.
Hold it. Something. Oh, it's resting on the 2x10, no longer resting on the 2x4. I think we can go a little more. Yeah. Starting to tilt. Nice and easy. Yep. Oh, beautiful. All right. We got a quick drive across the county. Oh, we got it. Yeah. Now we just got a quick drive across the county. Bring the trailer back. Oh, in case you're wondering, my wife did okay this purchase before we came down here. You know, it's always worth checking. Well, sometimes it's worth checking beforehand.